Hey, you clicked on this video for a reason. Keep listening. I got something good for you. I'm going to title this conversation Guarding the Altar of My Creation. I want to talk about something that's deeply personal for me, something I've always felt but haven't really said out loud. And honestly, holding it in has been uncomfortable for my nervous system. So today I'm choosing to speak it, name it, and let the healing happen in real time. So, what I'm describing is real, it's painful, and unfortunately, it's very common, especially for people like me who generate and catalyze ideas through embodied energy, manifesting generators, creatives, healers, vision holders. There are psychological, energetic, and relational reasons why this happens. I'm not saying I'm the best to ever do anything. I'm not saying people aren't allowed to be inspired. I love inspiration. I'm inspired by people, places, conversations, and experiences all the time. That's why I live out loud. That's why I coach. That's why I heal, because coaching and healing changed my life and deepened my spirituality. But this is me being raw, uncovered, and honoring my feelings through love consciousness, which is what I embody. I've noticed that the people I trust with my thoughts, especially at the idea stage, sometimes take those ideas and use them as their own. And, I need to say this plainly that it feels disrespectful, deceitful, and like betrayal. My work doesn't just come from strategy alone. My creativity comes from my soul, from deep internal and personal work, from embodiment. It's not about the individual self, it is about the I am self. When someone takes an idea without acknowledgement, without honor, without credit, it doesn't just feel like copying me, it feels stolen. And I'll admit something that's uncomfortable. I want a level of care around how my ideas are carried forward. I want acknowledgement, not control, but honor. Especially when someone, what they weren't even considering the idea until, we had a conversation about it. And here's where I take responsibility for my own self. I realize that I often share ideas at the conception stage when they're still energetic and alive in my body, not yet written down, not yet structured. At that stage, I recognize that sharing is like handing someone seeds before they've been planted in my own soil. So that doesn't mean I close my heart. It means that I need to refine my boundaries. I don't mean to harden or restrict or become guarded. I meant to monitor access, to check in with myself and ask, is this a safe space of trust? Is this person safe with something unfinished? Because betrayal hurts me when I show up authentically and later realize the other person wasn't. It hurts when the exchange feels transactional and not intimate. It hurts when I'm trusting someone with my inner process, not just my polished, finished result. And I also realized something. I'm not just mourning the emotional experience of not being, given credit. I'm mourning the relational honor that should have accompanied it. Here's what I learned about why people take ideas without acknowledgement. First, many people confuse inspiration with ownership. They feel a spark, they act on it, and mentally claim it as their own. It's not malicious, but it can still be harmful because it hurts. Second, some people don't generate ideas easily. They have no original thought. They feel most alive around others who do, so they leave energized, charged up, and mistake that borrowed energy as self generated. This is especially common with people who are insecure in their achievements, who equate self worth with external validation, and who struggle to acknowledge dependency. But credit would require humility as well. And humility feels like exposure. My work isn't about being trendy or viral, it's sacred to me. It's about healing, self love, and emotional intelligence. I had to learn how to ask myself, well, how do I protect myself without shrinking? Now, before I share anything, I'm asking, is this person collaborating or extracting? Do they give credit to others? Do they mirror instead of co create? And do they silently compete? If they're not generous with their acknowledgement, they're not safe with raw ideas. I also learned to move faster from idea to embodiment when I speak less, when I write more, and I'm also building sooner. Because embodiment is protection. I name my creative lineage out loud by saying things like, this idea has been forming in my work around X, Y, and Z, or this is part of my larger body of work on X, Y, and Z. That's not aggression, it's clarity and integrity. And I love a good reframe. So now I treat betrayal as information, not something just to bypass away. It tells me who deserves proximity, who only deserves inspiration, and who cannot meet me in mutual honor. And here is a truth that landed so deep for me. People don't steal ideas from those they see as small. They do it with people they sense are a source. Being the source doesn't mean being accessible to everyone. I told myself this: I'm not wrong for wanting honor because I choose integrity. So I'm going to leave you with this question: who protects your name when you're not in the room? Can you truly be sure? Because those are your people. And everyone else gets the finished work, but not everyone gets the blueprint. So I am love consciousness. Remember, it's not difficult, it is divine because it's already magic. Now, do me a favor. If this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please like, share, and even subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on social. Drop your story in the comments. I want to hear from you. I want to connect, and see you soon.